volume. Volume. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? This is Dr. Greg McLeod from Elite Traders University. And right now we are going to, we're looking at the UK inflation report. And it's being released right now. I'm actually going to go ahead and share my screen with you because it's starting right now. And let me go ahead and got this, and we're going to share screen, share advance, and there we go. Okay. So we got the UK inflation report. We're looking at the pound versus US dollar. Yeah, my name is Dr. Greg McLeod. So good to be with you here. And we can see that we are getting some volatile movement in the pound versus US dollar right now. In fact, I'm going to look at my market heat map. And we can see that we're breaking about 127.85 by 86. And we're looking for that UK number. It's pending. A previous number was 8.7% inflation. This is a CPI out of the year on year for the UK. 8.4% is the forecast. And they're very active right now. And we're waiting for the number to come across the board. And right, you can see a big volatile move higher. Let's get in here. Make this larger here. Still pending. I'm listening for it. 127.94 by 96. They're saying it's okay. They're saying it's cooling, but they haven't given an exact number. This is a CPI, stands for Consumer Price Index. And we're looking at say, I'm gonna check around to see what we got number, but really you don't really need the number to see that the market sees this number is a very positive number, right? Wait, we're still waiting for it to cross. They haven't. Bloomberg says they haven't even seen has come across yet. Still pending. Still pending. Okay, UK PPI input negative 1.5%. Previous forecast was negative 0.5%. Previous number was negative 0.3. So PPI is this is the producer price index is lower. PPI input month on month. Previous number was 0.0. Forecast call for negative 0.1. The actual number came out at negative 0.5. So it's cooling. Well, wholesale inflation is cooling. We still don't have the core CPI year on year. Core CPI is like X without transportation and food and energy. Those are usually volatile components. There it is. It came across. Nope, we're still waiting for it. Public sector borrowing, 19.2 billion came across. This is lots of UK data. UK CPI 8.7%, higher than forecast. Core CPI 7.1%, higher than the forecast of 6.8%. And we can see that the pound versus US dollar is reacting very sharply, moving down into like a 1 minute chart. We can see, food and energy. We've got another, we have 5 hikes. A core CPI year on year 7.1%. So these are higher than expected numbers. Wholesale numbers are lower, but consumer prices are higher. So we saw a big, huge push up in the pound versus US dollar. And so now we're seeing maybe a little bit of a cooling off here. And we're going to talk about the possibly a news fade reversal strategy. And that we're going to be talking about that in our webinar. And we see, look at the reversal that we're getting. Yeah, if you just wait for a little bit, you get a little bit of a very hot number. Yeah, and we spiked to the 1.2800. We're already down from that. Yeah, bad news to the Bank of England. They're saying bad news to the Bank of England that they're going to have to hike rates.
Since the previous month. Core, as you say, 7.1%. That's actually an increase.
7.1%.
7.1%. The estimates have been for 6.8%. That is what we got in April as well. This is a hot win, and it will cement those views for additional hikes.
Additional rate hikes, which would probably be bullish for the pound dollar. The Bank of England will definitely have to hike. Their announcements coming out on Wednesday. I'm going to check my market heat map. Go to mymarketheatmap.com, and if you scroll down, and we can see we should see pound has gone back to neutral, right? Economic calendar. We're going to refresh that. Inflation 8.7%. Right. So, and we have BOE at 7 a.m. on Thursday. They're widely expected to raise rates by 25 basis points. And now we're getting a nice reversal move here. Yeah, it took a long time. Usually they come at 2 o'clock and it's like 2:07. Okay. It is an upside surprise. People weren't really expecting this to happen. Okay. So we're just kind of like waiting on this, kind of like Okay, so we're on the 1 minute chart, and we saw a big move up, a big move down, and really what we want to do is see a bounce from here to short it. This long wick is what we call a Pinocchio bar, a long, like Pinocchio. Hi, Pinocchio. Hey, I'm bullish the pound. Come on, let's get long, guys. Oh, don't you believe me? Oh, yeah, don't believe a wooden puppet. And so what happened was we get the long nose Pinocchio eyes. The long nose was like, oh, this is bullish, and it's really bearish. So, and we're just really trending down, up and down, and 27.62, 63. We had a high of 28.00. So dropped 40 pips that quick on the news. All this is this is the Bank of England, our inflation data. So if you come over here, you see the 8.7. The other Powell testimony is coming up. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look at my market heat map. Let's actually look at what's going on the actual heat map. I'm going to log in. And then let's go to, we're going to look at all Forex pairs. And then it'll give us a whole big view of the market. Kiwi yen, dollar yen, pound yen are all up in the green and they're trending higher. What's trending down is Aussie Kiwi, Aussie dollar selling off on the still weaker Chinese data that we have. And Euro Kiwi, which I took long last night, it actually really did really well. And now it's turning around. Okay. So we're seeing that the yen pairs are all in the green, especially Kiwi yen. And the pound actually is not even, we just got this initial move higher. We're back to exactly where we were before the news, right? We were trading in this really tight range and basically broke out of the range, spiked up, spiked back down. And now we're holding that. Our moving averages have crossed down below the, this is a 20 blue moving average. And the red, sorry, 10 is blue and the red one is 20. And so it looks pretty bearish, but what you don't want to do is to sell when this thing is down. We want to sell high, like if Snoop Dogg were to trade, he would sell high, right? So not that I advocate any type of drug use, but I thought it's a visual picture in order to help you remember that. Oh my God, I see Snoop Dogg pressing the button, right? We want to sell when it's high and buy when it's low in an uptrend, right? So now we're setting up, right? We had a pull up, we had a back down, and we're in a downtrend, and now we're bouncing up again. So we want to see, now we got a green candle. I can see a little stack of green candles here. I want to see it come back to a Fibonacci. I wanted to come to like maybe a 38. Be nice if I could get a 38 retracement, a 38 back. I get a 38 back, then a trend line break. So here's the bounce. People are buying the dip. I am not buying that dip. Okay, Alexa, turn off. Okay. I just wanted to listen to the news. Let's see who's here, who's with us. Looking here, okay. And okay, I'm logged out of here. Okay, so we're rallying. We're rallying. Okay, and stage 2. UK inflation data. Expected. And GU rallied to 1.2800. So let my pip and runners know they should be watching the market, but sometimes they trade the New York session and they're not up. Okay, so we're stocking here. Pound yen probably was really on fire too. If you look at pound yen rocketed out in space. Look at that, right? Let's see, pound yen is already rallying, and that's also it might be pretty interesting too. You can take a Fibonacci too from the top, the bottom of this swing. You see it's at 38% retracement. And let's see if we get some type of a trend line break. I like the pound because it means the dollar is getting stronger, right? And we can see we rallied to the 38. We hit it a couple of times. So I'm looking for color change. Even this was a nice color change too, but you gotta understand that when you're going counter trend, you're swimming against the tide. And really the tide on the larger time frame is down. You know, in a way, you can say, you can make an argument that it's an uptrend too. Well, Greg, I got that. It's like, yeah. Yeah, we have this intermediate term trend, and then you have this other trend. That's why, defining trend is very important. It can be subjective. I'm looking at this was our previous trend, and then we broke it, right? And now we're correcting down, and if we take a fib, usually we'll correct down to a 38. Okay, let's see. I have to draw another one. We'll correct from down. I'm told to trigger yet anything. So if you're just tuning in, my name is Dr. Greg McLeod from Elite Traders University, and here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And so good to be with you here on this evening. We just finished the UK inflation report. We got a break. I'm going to get short. And okay. I need click OK and so. Okay, so we're short. Short 27.69.70. I want my stop to be about a couple of pips above the high. So, and then I'm going to look for a drop down to the low, right? So I'm looking at so my stop is like at 27.75. I probably need a little bit more than that. Maybe it's a little higher, but on the other side of the fib is like where I would like to be. And then I'd like to see this break south down. I mean, a reach down here would be really nice. We probably won't hit there now, but let's see. Okay. So we have so this is a news fade trade. We'll see how that works. I used the previous Fibonacci as a stop. As this moves down, I'll move that stop down to follow it. And I'm looking at this long wick as being extremely bearish. And if it remains after the end of the hour, then we should be good. Another green candle. We're short at one spot 2769. So we're down about 2.8 pips, 2.4 pips. Got short on the color change. and we were positive for half second. And I have my chart set up with a 1 hour is my directional bias. And I'm really looking at this long wick being really, really bearish after the news. This is a big news pop. I was figuring that since the news has already baked into the market, that we would continue to see. A lot of times what happens is that things will move up into news, right? There's an old saying in the markets in Wall Street. We say, buy the rumor and sell the fact, right? Because then once the rumor of higher inflation was released, well, then everybody knows. So now people who got in are taking profit, and then we see the reversal. Okay. So I'm giving away my webinar I'm going to be doing on Thursday, free webinar called How to Trade the News. A pretty good name, huh? Didn't need ChatGPT for that one either, right? But I'm going to be giving you all kinds of tips and tricks on how to trade news like I just did. We just had the UK inflation report, and we saw it cause price to move dramatically higher. We kind of like saw that it rallied from the lows earlier today, and then we rallied up, and then we shot up, kind of like a crescendo. And they see now we're in profit. We see we're in profit right now. I want to say hello to you guys because I can't see I don't want to close anything up. Here we go. Okay. So we're about 4.9 pips. And let's see if we move on down. This is like the Jeffersons theme song. Moving on down to the ghetto. He left that big, expensive apartment in the sky. Moving on down. Okay. Beans are burning on the grill, right? Trying to see. Is there some YouTube? All right, maybe I can. All right. I have to start closing some of these windows. Okay. And close this window and okay. Yeah, I have so many windows open. It's like whack-a-mole. Okay. Okay, hopefully maybe this is it. No. Okay, close this. Okay. And that. Okay. I'm trying to find the screen where you guys are. I always do that. Should I have this already set up, right? Okay. This is it. No. Okay. Oh, you know what? I can just open up a new window. Okay. Okay. We're making money. Little bit anyway. Ah, is that it? No. That's not it either. All right. It's still going. Okay. I'm just going to go to YouTube and try to enter in manually. Oh, fine. Okay, make sure that visible ID, Oblivion, Dynasty. I see you. I can see the chat now. Hi, how you doing? All right. And my mom should be on there too. And my uncle. So it makes 4 people together. So hopefully 4 people are going to be making money today. I see Oblivion this says hi, visible ID says thank you. You're welcome. It says thank you for the stream. You're welcome. I have to dig to find the page. Okay. And not to get distracted by the echo. Is the sound okay, guys? You can hear me. You can hear my voice. Okay. So you can see. You see my entry and see my stop. It's pretty good. It's 3.8 pips. I am flying kind of heavy with 10 standard lots, right? You're trading like 1K pin 100 1.0, then it's like $26. You're saying, oh, this stuff is really right home about. Okay. Oh, thank you. Living Dynasty gave me the good. Sound is good. You're okay. Thank you. Thank you for the sound. Check, sound check. Have some tea. This is we're trading the British pound. I have to have some tea. Pip, 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 cheerio, and all that good stuff. Okay. Come on down. It's the Price is Right. It's the Bob Barker trade. Come on down. The price is current. That current price is wrong. I want the price to be at 27.20. I'm gonna be at 26.00. I'm gonna see the thing fall out of bed. Drop, I say. Or ring my bell. Oh. Come on, you guys. Let's throw some big lots in there. Let's move the market together. Oh, okay. Come on. I think gold's taking a dump, I bet. Yeah. Go on, gold, baby. One minute, it's either we have a downtrend on the gold below the 200 simple moving average. What do you guys trade? What do you guys trade? Let me know in the chat box. If there's something you want me to look at, let me know. We'll make this kind of interactive. Right. So the trend direction is down. Higher time frame chart saying short. Lower time frame says buy. Grandpa says, I want to watch the news. Baby goes, I want to watch Baby Shark. Well, eventually, baby falls asleep. Grandpa gets remote control. He gets to watch what he wants to watch. The Barely Bear Show. Okay. No, let's look at dollar yen is doing its thing, uptrend, maybe a little more exciting. Just really weird stuff heading back to the pound dollar. Should have took my 3 pips, got out of there, right? 229. Oh, okay. Right. So we have another. Oh, crude. Oh, okay. Crude oil. Oh, I've never traded oil. That sounds interesting. You get pretty good moves on oil. We got here. We got CFD on here, right? There we go. Look at that. Wow, it's just ranging there, huh? We got subtle uptrend here on the daily, right? Is it active? Line right. Look at that. Mhm. Might be interesting. Wow, the spread. Yeah. On the 1 minute. Oh. I think my stop was hit. Oh, okay. I think I got blasted. Yeah, I got stopped out. Yeah. I just took my pips and went home, right? Okay. This what we got. Oh, maybe so. Maybe this is still in play, and wow. Okay. Yeah, so I reached right into that pivot. Okay, no worries, no worries. Okay. All right. What's going on with pound yen? Did it did it did it already move already? Oh, yeah. I'm ready for the expansion. There's 618's right there. All right, that'll be 12 pips right there for stop. Okay. Stop loss, take profit. I got a contract as well to see what it would do during the off. It might not do anything. Decisive moves in less than a minute. Oh, nice. The visual ID says crude has 100 plus point burst during the day, and it's pretty much moves between the pivot points. Decisive moves in less than a minute. I like that. I don't like being in trades too long. How long have you been trading oil? There's almost like there's like a 1 minute delay. I mean, I'm thinking, you see, if you look at these clocks, they're probably off. They're they're off by about off by 2 minutes. Okay. Yeah, pound yen is starting to pound yen. Is pound yen my friend? Pound dollar sure wasn't my friend. It took my head off. Ugh. Usually you have to wait an hour to do a fade of the news. The news came out at 2, but it was late. So really maybe like about 3 o'clock or maybe 3:10, 3:20. We might see a reversal in that move. He's been trading mostly over 18 months, traded Forex futures since 2006. Okay. So when oil dropped all the way down to zero, were you involved in the market then? How was it trading that? Because you're a veteran, yeah, 2006, you've been around for a while. Okay. Pound yen starting to kick in. I've got 2 cups here. This one's super hot and this one's icy cold. And I'm like, what happened here? This tea really got cold fast. It's like I grabbed the wrong cup. Come on, baby. All right, we're coming. We'll come back there. Clawing back. We get the old high that could act as a double top resistance there. Let's see if we challenge that. We push up through it. Oh, okay. So you saw that crash. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. And I remember seeing this Canadian kid that he caught the bottom on that and he turned like a $200 account to like $200,000. It's like it's a YouTube video. Okay. Well, so much for my pipped and run. A lot of my guys, they trade gold. Gold is falling, falling like a rock. Let me share my other screen. Okay. And let me share this screen here. On this other screen here. Okay. I can't find it. Let's bring the other one back. Okay. Oh, there we go. Come on, Greg. Find the screen. Look. Oh, yuck. I had yogurt. I was eating. No, don't get any more ideas. I was eating yogurt and I didn't clean my mouth. You guys are so polite. Like, oh, he's got white stuff around his mouth. I look at myself. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm I'm hiding. I'm so ashamed. Oh, millions of people have seen me now. Okay. I can't. Come on, Zoom. Work with me. Where is the okay? Zoom meeting. Am I sharing? No. Okay. Well, share portion screen. Okay. Okay. Basic. Screen 2. Advanced. Share. Okay. 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 Yeah, that was in 2020. I saw some guys in England make $600 million. So this is something to pay attention to. Yeah, I pay attention to it too, right? Okay. We're really struggling with this old high. And I don't think oil is a buy this time of the night. I'm going to close it out. So my first oil trade, not too good. Okay. We're going to focus in on our pound yen. Still have an uptrend, and we got a new candle here. I'm gonna load the boat here, right? I'm gonna take that off. Okay. 180, 153, 54 by 56. Okay. They break on through to the other side, break on through, break on through, break on through to the other side. Okay. 81, 51 by 52. And I have my stop. Well, the 618. Ooh, how would you mean? Right. Okay. Mm, another trend line there. $49, $81, $49.50. Going back. I'm gonna back this out to a 30. Yeah, I think like we ooh. Ooh, this is gonna leave a mark. Going to leave a mark. I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna move this back behind the 618. Maybe my 618 will act as a barrier, a protective barrier. Maybe the stochastics will come into over sold and some buyers will step in on this. My target was not just the R1 pivot, but we have some old highs back here, and usually we can come back and okay. It'll be lights off for me, guys, if I get stopped out. Loss limit there. Uh, 618. It was a crappy entry. It was, you know, victim of my own FOMO. Broke a ton of rules. It's like my mom about smoking. Don't do as I say, not as I do. Don't smoke. Don't smoke. It's bad for you. I'll beat you if I see you smoking. It's like $181.43 by 45. It's looking a little better. We got some higher. These are Heikenhashi candles. Seeing some higher highs in the wicks. Like some buyers are stepping in there. Feeling a little bit better if we had a break of the trend line, color change. In line, the higher time frame is telling me that this is long, that we are long and strong. I've got oscillators pointing up, wazoo pointing north. North to Alaska. So go north, the rush is on. North to Alaska. Everything's pointing north. I saw a hint of a color change. It's like the fall leaves turning from green to red to brown. That's how Haikanashi candles are for me. There we go. We got a green candle, little green candle. Like a cloud about the size of a man's fist, right? Before a big flood. And this is not my best showing. All right, I suck today. Yesterday was absolutely brilliant. My Euro Kiwi trade was like the bomb. But you're only good as your last trade, really, you know. Well, back, you know, yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. No, it looks like they're here to stay. No. Gotta keep the confidence. Stick with your methodology, stick with your system. Went 41 by 43. London market, stock market was at 3 a.m. Eastern time. It's 2:51, we got 9 minutes. Thank you so much for spending time with me tonight. I won't have to trade alone today. And it's so good to meet you guys. Oblivion Dynasty, Invisible ID, thank you for showing up and being with me in the room, keeping me company. Hey, so Oblivion, what do you trade? If you're still there. And we're kind of on delayed feed too. $81 40 by 41. Was thinking that that long wick at the 618 would teleport us something higher. $39 by 41. Not looking good for the home team. And then I would take my trend line and redraw it along the red candles again. I keep getting these sideways red candles, and we might just go sideways until the London Open. $42 by 44. $42 by 45. Got color change. Color change, trend line break. Let's see if we get lift off. Can we get a lift off? Moving from oversold. 43 by 45. We just had the UK inflation report, had a really hot print. We had a big surge in price, pullback, looking like we were maybe doing some type of correction. Took it down for a bit, should have pipped and ran and took our money, but in fact, we held it too long and our profit turned into a loss. And so now we're playing catch up right now. I don't mean mustard, but catch up, but I'm trying to catch up. We had some lettuce, we can get ahead too, right? Head of lettuce. Anyway, you get dad jokes at no additional charge. Okay. 40 by 41. And candles turn back red again. So trend line, extend that trend line. 2:54, about 6 minutes before the London Open. Gold recovered. Gold got down to like 1933 and rebounded. $38 by 40 at the 618. 255. Looking for a rebound, but we have, if we are stopped out, then we are stopped. We'll call it quits for tonight. Well, today I hope you learned what not to do. Hey, Greg, you sucked, but I learned a lot. Thanks. And that's okay. I have no ego. You can learn from my mistakes as well as from my spectacular wins. But I have been up since, in my defense, I've been up since 5 a.m. this morning because I have a inner circle mastermind group and they want to trade gold at 5 a.m. They want to trade after the London fix. And I aims to please. So definitely gonna, other than not lose any more money, but also get some sleep too. Know when to fold them up, and we are stopped out. That's it. Ouch, that hurt. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't have a very good run with this UK inflation report. We got kind of whipsawed and FOMO'd and everything that you could possibly think of. But you know what? We'll try again tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. I want to thank you so much for spending some time with me. And if you would like to find out more about what I do and how not to do what I do, check me out at Elite Traders University, www.elitetradersuniversity.com. We do have a series of courses and other materials to help you become a professional trader in 90 days. I think my students are probably doing a lot better. Craig, we saw you, man. I was like, so you can come over here to elitetradersuniversity.com. Check us out. We got some free materials for you, a free masterclass, a free ebook, and things to help you out. We also have a free webinar coming up this Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're around, if you'd like to participate in that, if you want to be part of that, then make sure you get on our mailing list so you could be notified of our upcoming free webinars to help you become a professional trader. Sounds like you guys, we got two professional traders here already. I want to thank you so much for stopping by and sharing your insights, and good luck to you and happy trading. Greg McLeod signing out. Peace and pips. Cheers. Bye-bye.